These families saved for years to afford their dream pool, and they trusted Adrian Caruso to make it happen. But he's done a runner with their money and left giant holes in their backyards. Now they're demanding to know how the convicted criminal was ever allowed to operate.
He's ruined Christmas.
What an absolutely low act.
So I'm the owner, I also get out there and I build the pools.
But just scum, just rotten to the core.
He's just horrible, horrible person.
Imagine saving up for 7 long years to buy the pool of your dreams, but then when you hand over the cash, all you get for $35,000 is this great big hole. This sad sight is the work of Adrian Caruso, a disgraced pool builder whose sales pitch is a long way from reality.
I believe that if you're going to spend this sort of money on a product, that at least the owner could be there and show up.
But he didn't show up to Helen and Tim Clark, who've lost $35,000. Meredith and Peter Hodge have lost 50 grand. Around 40 more customers have been left in the lurch with no idea where Adrian Caruso is.
So we were pretty distressed, actually, that somebody could have no further regard for all of their clients or all of the subcontractors.
Meredith and Peter moved from Canberra to Fernvale, west of Brisbane, to retire closer to their grandkids. They built a brand new home and paid for a brand new pool.
Our big thing was we'd have the pool for Christmas, and we'd have the family here, the kids.
Leisure Pools is one of the biggest fiberglass pool manufacturers in the world, but allows dealers like Adrian Caruso to build them for the customer. Peter and Meredith visited the Leisure Pools showroom here at Yatala, where Adrian Caruso upsold them to the top model, with an install date of last week.
Monday came, nothing. Tuesday came, nothing. And continuous phone calls and phone calls and phone calls with no response.
The disappointment of telling their young grandkids is the hardest.
We'll get one day.
How did you feel when you realised you'd lost your money?
It was the last of our retirement money, and it was a significant investment.
Daughter Rhiannon feels gutted for her parents.
Makes you feel sick. Completely tears your heart apart.
And the timing of it, so close to Christmas?
That's even worse. Who does that?
Well, for the past week, I haven't been able to sleep properly. Haven't been able to eat properly.
The Clarks got a little further than the Hodges. Adrian Caruso had their hole dug, but the pool was a no-show.
The pool hadn't arrived by 8 o'clock. That's when alarm bells started ringing and I started calling.
She can't believe a man with kids of his own who'd visited her home and met her excited children could treat them so badly. She and husband Tim had been saving for 7 years to get their pool, with both sides of the family coming on Christmas Day to celebrate.
I was looking forward to them coming over and enjoying what we've worked hard for, so yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
7 years of saving.
Yep. Yeah.
All of the brochures and invoices given to customers carry the Leisure Pools brand. None of them realised Adrian Caruso had a separate company called Pure Excavations until the pools failed to arrive. In this video, filmed at the Leisure Pools showroom, Adrian Caruso sounds like part of the team.
There's also many advantages of a leisure pool over our competitors, which gives us the edge and helps us drive us forward.
We went to Leisure Pools to buy a pool. We didn't go to Pure Excavations to buy a pool because they don't sell pools.
Leisure Pools declined our request for an interview, but said in a statement it had a long history of working with reputable pool builders and distributors, and is both shocked and saddened that so many people have been let down by Mr. Caruso. It turns out Adrian Caruso has a criminal history too, convicted for drug offences and attempting to pervert the course of justice in Canberra back in 2006. He was sentenced to 2 years in jail, which was suspended on a good behaviour order. He also ran a business there called DJH Pools, which went bust. It too had an agreement with Leisure Pools. A leisure pool spokesperson said it was unaware of his criminal convictions and asked why regulators had ever granted him a licence. The Queensland Building and Construction Commission still has Adrian Caruso licensed for low-rise building and pool construction, but was warned in writing back in June of his concerning behaviour. The email clearly outlines concerns the person running the company is not of fit and proper respectability to be doing so, and wants them stopped before somebody gets hurt or even killed. A QBCC officer brushed off their concerns in August.
If there is no further evidence to substantiate a potential breach of condition on the licence, then this matter will be documented and closed.
That was more than 2 months before the Hodges paid $50,000 for their pool.
We're working people. You just can't chuck $50,000 away and not think it's not going to affect you. It certainly will.
Adrian Caruso is believed to be living somewhere on the Gold Coast and isn't answering calls.
I've contacted Adrian. Please leave your name and number.
Far more polite than the abusive voicemails he's been leaving former staff members.
What's on you, fat monkey? Answer your phone. Come on, let's go, you back.
Customers like the Clark family are the ones who truly deserve to be angry.
How does it make you feel about the person who left you with this?
He's disgusting. He's ruined Christmas.
What would you say to this person who's run off and left you with this hole?
Why you gotta be so greedy and selfish?
Outrageous. Late today, the QBCC told us it suspended Adrian Caruso and Pure Excavations licences immediately as it conducts further investigations.